We're not in combat. Just all these problems are Burrows.
Not entirely. The captain. Here, hold on. The captain is. Damn it! Charge of combat. Oh, patch up crew. Oh, it is the Quartermaster's job to patch up the stuff. Look at her. You, as you're going back to bed, you hear some crewmen mumbling to each other that it's a terrible omen, it's a bad sign. We're doomed.
What, the phases?
And then some of the other guys like, my gold! Okay, so,
What gold?
sanity check for each of you.
What gold?
That's like the...
Yeah.
You made it?
I made it.
Alright, you're both, you awaken disturbed from your sleep in a cold sweat, but you can't remember what you dreamt about. For both of you. Right? You made it too, didn't you, Ashton?
What? Yeah, I did.
What now?
Does that Watson come back anymore, or is he...
No, the rest of the night's fairly quiet. The next day you're sailing through the Straits of the Bahamas and having to get Manuel to come up every once in a while. It doesn't look like Manuel's been sleeping much either. He's freaking out. A lot of the crewmen are on edge too, and you hear rumors on board that there have been nightmares, people having nightmares.
The dreams.
Terrible things, exactly.
It's the dreams.
One of them comes to you, Quartermaster, again, to Mr. Burrows, and he's like, there's a shark following the ship. A shark. That's bad. That's bad. It's a sign of inevitable death. You know this. This is old, like, sea superstition, and it's obviously true because it's been around so long, so... He points it out to you. Yeah, there's a fin back there just following the ship. That's not a good sign. Yeah, there's a shark. You can find out this too. Captain Whitewall.
What? Like,
You'd be about the ship on the day, so you'd hear the rumors.
Yeah.
Burgess saw a shark. It's following us.
Is there any superstition about, like, scaring it off?
I'm very unmoved by it.
Okay, you're unmoved. You don't care. No. It's just if a shark follows a ship, death is inevitable. There's inevitable death coming. What do I want to do, morale officer?
I'll run him off.
Burgess. There's another name after I know.
Yes, run him off. We don't need the crew's morale going any further down.
Okay, a few of them get guns, they get muskets, and they load them up. 3 or 4 men.
Oh, you're shooting the shark?
Yeah.
What? I did not approve of this.
Oh, one of them hit it. Let's see what their
I
muskets.
feel like that's even a worse omen. Like, this short shark's trying to warn us of death.
No. Albatrosses. Killing albatrosses is
Killing albatross is a bad thing.
Now,
there's nothing wrong with shooting at the shark to scare it off.
rifle musket, 45%. I rolled 07. That's an 06. That's an impale. Oh yeah, Mr. Burgess is a pretty good shot. You see the shark just kind of disappear.
Did I know what they were doing, or did I just hear a shot go off?
Make me a listen check.
Yes.
You made it? Yeah, you heard them talking about we got to get that shark as they're heading for the quarterdeck. And then you heard a gunshot. 2 or 3 gunshots. Hello. An hour later, Burgess comes to you. There's 2 of them now. Following the ship, 3 sharks. What do we do?
Leave them be.
But that's a bad omen.
Well, shooting them isn't gonna help any.
Well, what else? We gotta do something. We gotta get rid of them.
Well, we tried that last time, and then now there's twice as many, so perhaps we should stop doing that.
There's grumbling amongst the crew, that kind of thing. People are scared and worried. They're gonna have bad dreams.
Oh wait, do we have any like?
Rum?
No.
No, what?
You have any?
Yes, let's get the sharks with rum.
We have tons of rum. Shark repellent.
No, do we have any like, I don't know, meat that's gone bad that we could like toss them that maybe like would distract them enough to?
I mean, you shot the other shark.
No.
Well.
And bad meat is usually used for bait. I mean, there's crewmen who are fishing off the side of the ship like constantly, and then they take it down to the cook. We need a name for the cook. What should we name the cook?
I Are they fishing with nets?
Mr. West will be the cook. No, just fishing poles. Because they're just trying to catch a little bit, and then that goes in the crock pot, into the pot, the crock pot. That goes in the pot. So that
fish yogurt.
Yeah, make some stew, that kind of thing. And what the name of Mr. West? West is your cook.
Yep.
He's
an excellent cook.
Let's find out. Let's just give a random number to see what his cooking skill actually is.
We already did that.
He said he was pretty good.
Oh, that's right. You guys made a luck check, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got about a 60% cooking skill. So he makes most of the food he makes is good. It's tasty and delicious. All right, so you got him. Well, there's hardtack in it too, but usually it's all in like a big stew.
Yeah. It's a better way to make hardtack.
What the hell did I do with that bag of popcorn? It's just my mom.
used
Here it is. All right.
That mom wasn't very good.
One of the fishermen. Each of you make a luck check. Let's see who's actually closest when this happens.
Oh my gosh, I got like a really good one.
Whoever beats their luck by more.
35 out of 65.
5 out of 35.
And
I think you still got me by about.
wait.
You got me by about like 10 points. So.
The quartermaster is close. One of the crewmen fishing suddenly screams and drops the line that he's got onto the deck. And something is flopping on the deck there, and he's like, ah! 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 He just keeps screaming and backing away from it. You can hear this from your cabin. There's a screaming on deck. But you're like close by.
What time is
You're
it?
up on deck. It's
What is it, Matt?
probably mid-afternoon. What is that? What is that? It looks like a fish, but it has tentacles and feelers. There's no eyes, but it has a beaked mouth, and it's all broken, like it smashed itself up when it got brought on board or something. It does not look natural. Sanity check.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. You lose 2 points of sanity. This thing is awful. It's hideous.
I'm gonna open my cabin door and be like, what's going on, Burrows?
Look, Captain! Look! What is that thing? There's something flopping. It's moving a lot less than it was before.
It's a fish. Just throw it in the crock.
No, look at it! I'm not eating that! If we eat that, I'm not. He's freaking out.
I'm gonna look at the thing.
Okay, make a sanity check.
Yeah.
It's obviously, you've never seen anything like it. It's horrible. No. You didn't make it? Oh, wow. Ashton finally loses 2 points of sanity. Yeah, that thing is, you don't want to eat that. That's hideous looking. I mean, it's like, is it a jellyfish of some kind? You know, it's got a beak. It's not a, what the fuck is that?
I'm gonna throw it overboard.
Okay. You pick it up and throw it overboard. Well, there's a, it's not like a railing, it's like a,
Burrows like kicks it and it like flops on the side. I'm like, what are you doing, Burrows?
You can do that. Say, throw it off the ship. Ah, gross. It's so nasty.
He's just like, kick it.
What the hell was it? Your crewman is very upset. Oh, shit.
Oh, the crewman's still screaming?
No. He's calmed down a little bit, but he obviously didn't make the sanity check either. It's just terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. God damn. That was a shitty bag full. It's almost all kernels this time.
Yes.
I hope you guys like kernels.
I love birds.
Do you really? Oh, good. I'm sorry. Last one popped up pretty well. This one, look at that. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Eat all the kernels.
I will.
Alright, so.
They're hot.
Yeah. Each of you make another sanity check for that night with terrible drinks.
Yep.
Your crew are haggard.
Made it.
You made it, damn it. I did so much better dreams now. You're so scary.
Oh, man.
Oh well. Manuel is still flipping out, like, and you end up here somewhere, off Bahamas, in water that there shouldn't be anything. And the next morning, well, it's mid-morning, it's almost noon. Land ho! Comes from the masthead. And he's pointing off to the northeast.
Is this not on our charts?
No, there's nothing out here. This is out in the Atlantic Ocean, past the Bahamas.
Can I spy glasses?
Mm-hmm. There's an island. It looks like it runs east to west. You guys are approaching it from the southwest, and it appears to be very lush and green looking from this distance. You actually have to go up to the masthead to see it because it's over the horizon from the deck. About 8 miles away. Low in the water. So as you get closer, as you get within like 76 miles from up there, you'll be able to see there are some like hills or jungle-covered mountains towards the center.
How big would it be?
You're guessing maybe 10 miles across. And unknown how far north it goes. It could be like a Long Island.
But I think it's weird that it's not on charts.
Yeah, it's a pretty good-sized island. It should be at least a dock or something on
Yeah.
it. Maybe it's got Rhode Island.
What?
Oh my gosh, Gina Davis.
Put the island right in there. Maybe it's small. I can't remember.
Treasure Island.
I think that's in the Pacific, actually. So anyway, yeah, there's an island that you go back down, you check your charts, unless you're off course. Which you could be. Remember, Manuel's been saying the courses, and sometimes they've been kind of strange.
Why isn't the navigator been kind of keeping track?
He's trying, but it's not easy all the time because sometimes,
and you don't
he'll come back up and then he'll like,
away
and then he'll totally change the course, and then everything has to be checked, and then he throws over the, I forget what it's called, there's a thing you throw over the side,
Yeah.
the line goes out, and you can determine your actual speed. That's the only one thing you really have to tell by that, and sometimes the stars, and you can't get longitude. You can only get latitude. You don't have any accurate timepieces or any means of getting longitude. So he knows pretty much how far north you guys are. He's not sure east and west. He has no clue, except like dead reckoning from where you've been. So you might be. It might be an island. It might be one of these islands. You don't know.
I mean,
If you're where the navigator thinks you are, there shouldn't be anything there. Because he thinks you're here. And there's nothing. There's nothing on the charts.
Whitewall Islands.
Ooh. Oh, I like the sound of that. Sounds pleasant. Anyway. What's your orders, Quartermaster? And you can always...
Yeah, no, I know.
You can always jump in, too, and say, hey, let's do this. And Collin, let's go.
How big again did you say the island was?
It looks like it's about... From best guess...
It's a give and take. He deals with crew stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm combat and talking to other kids.
From what the captain told you, maybe 10 miles. That's just a broad guess. And as you're approaching it, east to west.
Is there anything else like that we can see? Is it just the island? Is there anything like on the shore? Or is there just
Too far away.
too far away?
Mm-hmm.
Say we get a little bit closer first. Then
Alright, so just head straight forward.
Yeah.
How close do you want to get?
said about 5 miles is when you can start seeing details. And
From the deck, you have to be 3 miles before you'll be able to see any detail.
yeah, let's get about 3 miles from it.
Okay. So basically heading straight forward.
And then we hit rocks.
No, but you do. The masthead yells, ship ho!
What?
Sail, coming from the island! And spyglass, okay. And this is 5 miles out. This is before you've
Oh,
gotten
before we hit 3 miles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 5 or 6 miles out. I have a thing here that says how far you can see from various parts. So let's see. The deck of the ship you can see about 4 miles. Your quarterdeck's not a lot higher than your main deck, so. And then 8 miles from the crow's nest, which is roughly 50 feet in the air. So, you still can't make out a lot even with the spyglass. You can climb up one of the rat lines of just a little ways and look too, and that'll give you kind of view. There is a ship. She is fully sails, full sails, coming, and it appears to be coming directly at you. And they are 5 miles away.
What kind of ship?
It looks big. It looks like it might be an East Indiaman. That kind of outguns you by 2. But bigger and slower. You guys would have speed on your side. Whoa! Oh, there's a flag going up. Like almost immediately.
What's the flag?
Oh no.
Oh.
Here's the flag you see.
No. No.
That's what you focus in on with your telescope. Why, that sounds like the one the Spaniards told you about.
Cromwell.
Woman.
You better not have paid for that.
That bitch. I will kill him. Anyway, they're still 5 miles away. You probably have at least a half an hour if you're going.
We're going full combat, or maybe.
If you're going full speed, you can reach your sails and give you more time. Half an hour is more than enough time to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Ready, kittens.
Okay. Run out the guns. All right. The crew jumps to work. When you get within like 2 or 3 miles, you can see it from deck. You can see this ship coming. It's obviously it's definitely an East Indiaman. Oh, good question. Haha. Ready? Oh, you guys have the wind directly after you coming from this direction, from the northwest. Which means, directly after you're making at full sail, you can go about 8 knots. So we're going to leave this here. We're not going to use this one. We're going to use this one, which looks just the same, but has a little power gag on it. So I think yours is called the Pescados.
That's a Spanish one.
Oh, that's a Spanish one. This is you guys. So you guys are the Royal Fortune, and this is the Jamaica. So, in case we didn't miss that. Now this is.
We're the Sweet Vengeance.
Sweet Vengeance.
Well, you're the Sweet Vengeance, and if it's the other ship, if it's Cromwell's ship, it's the Stars Are Right. Mm-hmm.
Stars are right.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds just like that crazy guy.
Here's the stats for your ship. Right now you're at normal sail,
Mm-hmm.
and your wind is coming directly from there, so you can do 8 knots, which is basically 8 miles an hour, 1,325 yards. We're saying each of these is 20 yards, so you can actually move pretty quick. If that is, and as you get closer, you realize that definitely.
And how far is the island away from the ship? Like, it's like.
Probably 3 or 4 miles beyond.
Yeah.
The ship came out of somewhere on the island. You didn't see it. The masthead did not see it initially, but it appeared. So there's probably some kind of a bay or something there. If it's an East Indiaman, it's a little bit bigger ship than yours, but she's also a little slower. But an East Indiaman's typical armament is 52 12-pounders, which have a little bit greater yard than your 9-pounders. But again, she's going to be slower than you and less maneuverable.
There's the colors.
Okay, off they go.
They can slow her down even more if you target the rigging.
It will. It'll slow them down a lot. Every 25% damage that you do to the rigging knocks it down another knot until it's destroyed. I'm using kind of faked rules from out of Blood Tide. There's the guns. Did I make 2 copies of that? I hope I did. Because I need a copy for myself.
Alright.
You guys have the 9-pounders. And that also shows the range, the optimum range. Now, what happens is your crew, once you decide to fire, your crew makes their roll. I'm going to let you guys roll for each gun. Oops, I need this. This is yours. What? This is yours? Right. This is yours. So it says how many guns are on each side.
Okay.
And their location. Basically, you have 24 guns total. So you have 12 guns per side. And you guys will be rolling for each of those guns. We're going to do a little ship-to-ship combat, it looks like.
Woohoo! How's the crew, like, are they excited? Are they, like, nervous?
They're nervous because that's a bigger ship and she has better armaments and more. So they're worried, but they're ready. They're like, no, okay, here we go. You guys haven't had a big fight yet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull Sailor's generic out here because we'll be using it. So your ship's gunnery skills are 31%. We're going to say your master gunner is going to have like 4% of that. So it'll be a 35% chance per cannon of hitting. You've been looking at the ship through spyglass. Make me a spot hidden. And actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the wind like that so we can actually come straight at each other once you guys get within kind of a decent range. Moving all the shit that we don't need right at the moment. This is your ship. You might need this. Here's my ship, basically. You didn't make a spot in? Okay.
Nope.
Alright.
I'm too busy ready.
Okay. Too busy ready. I think what we're going to do is we're going to call each one of these 100 yards, and we're going to put these ships like in the center of the boxes, so the actual ship size doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Or yeah, we'll do that. They're just counters. They just represent what you guys
Yeah.
And I've moved the wind so it's going this direction, at least as far as the board goes. It's actually blowing from the south, so that's north that way. Not that it really matters. How do you want to handle this?
Yes, Captain. How do you want to handle this?
Let me grab my book.
We're never going to do it.
I know, I never have done this either, so
We're all learning.
we'll be using these
Learning.
rules. Kind of, we're going to use most of these rules. We're going to throw out.
All I know is I get beside them and I shoot them.
You
And
could
then
just
I
go
get
that
beside
route.
them again and I shoot them.
Each naval round is actually 5 minutes, okay, because of how slow the ship are, or how long it takes to reload cannon.
Yeah.
With you guys is, with the crew rating that you got, of 30%.
Each round is 30 seconds. We're getting towards them, guys.
No. With your crew rating, you can fire the guns once per round,
Okay.
and you can turn the ship once per round, 30 degrees. A retching of, say, 30 degrees.
How fast does it take to pass the ship? Like if we're going alongside it? I mean, I guess it depends on their speed.
It does. It depends on their speed. They've got all their sails are up.
They're against the wind.
They are moving against the wind. They're like directly against the wind, so they're having to attack back and forth. So they're moving very slow. Because the wind is behind you. Now you're not moving as fast as you could be because the wind is directly behind you.
Yeah.
So you guys are actually in this one right here.
Yeah.
7, 8, or 9, or 10. Depending on, right now you have normal sail.
Mm-hmm.
It takes one combat round to up or down that if you want, as far as like lowering the speed. And you guys can make one 30-degree turn, so basically we're going to say 45 degree because it'd be easier.
Yeah.
You can make one turn per round, but you have to move at least, we're going to say you have to move at least 300 yards before you can make a turn in a round. Okay, fair enough? We'll stick with that with both sides. Trying to think, what else do y'all need to know? We're not going to start till you guys are this close, which is several hundred yards away. With each square representing 100 yards. Next to your speed in knots, it has this bigger number, a 1352. That's the number of yards you can move at that speed. So, with the wind behind you, you could just zip by them and just boom.
Yeah.
If you want to do it that way. They're moving at you at a much slower speed. They're technically they're tacking back and forth to catch the wind, but for the most part, it's going to be considered a straight line. So, these rules are already kind of going together. Here we go. Okay, so each side's going to roll a d6, and then we add 1/10 the captain's command skill to that number. Okay?
110.
Yeah. So what's your command?
75.
So 7 plus whatever you roll. That's actually a really good command skill. Let me get the guy who's in charge of their ship. 13. Okay, and that determines who goes first.
The other ship is going to play
It's
safe.
saving him.
I just commanded it to sink.
Die!
Well, since I made these guys without using the right rules, they don't really have command. I'm going to give them a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, get
Now I'm going to do 40. 40. So I need a 6-sided die. So 4. So he goes on 8. So you go first, technically. What do you want to do?
So, like...
So you're moving this 1,300 yards. So you can move 13 squares.
Yeah. I'm like thinking like we can pull alongside them.
Okay.
And then shoot them, and then come back around, shoot them again while the other cannons are reloading.
Okay. So right now you're just standing straight forward, right? That'd be around 5 minutes. That makes you 1,300 yards closer. They're against the wind.
Yeah.
So they're only moving 500 yards. That's how slow. It's much slower. You can make another spot hidden. Anybody else? If you want to look at through a spyglass of the ship, you can make a spot hidden as well. These aren't like fast battles. They're slow, lumbering battles.
Got it.
You made it? Okay. You noticed, did you make it, Ashton?
Yeah.
Okay, you both did? Nice. You notice that there are not enough men on board. There is, that ship should have a crew of roughly at least 300, okay?
And how many are we?
You're not seeing enough to be 300. You're guessing they might not even have enough to, make me idea checks. And I'll give you some more information for free. Where are we at, Tom?
No.
Ooh, majorly made it.
You made it? You realize that if, unless they're like all lurking below decks, which doesn't make any sense,
Yeah.
that if you guys can decimate the crew with grape shot, you might be able to disable their ship. They won't be able to fire cannons. None of their gun ports below are open. Only the guns on the deck seem to be manned. It's like she's working with only part of her crew. And you can relay that or do whatever you want with that information.
Information time.
Yeah, you can just so he tells you that, Ashton, and so you can use that as how you want to handle things. Let's roll for initiative again. I got an 8 again.
Sure.
Jesus Christ, you're first. What do you want to do?
So what's grape shot?
13. That'll put you there. Grape shot is like, instead of cannonballs, it is like tiny little, it's like little slugs. So what it does is devastates the crew.
It's like shotgun blast.
Yeah, out of a cannon. What you could do is during your next move, as you're heading towards them, you could have the crew get the cannonballs out and replace them with grape shot. Do you want to do both sides that way?
No, I want to do this side that way.
Okay, so grape shot on the port side. Yeah, you can do that. The crew get to work at it. You're moving up 13 again. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So that puts you there. They're still moving 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Okay, not close enough really to fire. You could fire your bow chasers if you wanted as you were approaching. You have 2 of them. They're still loaded with cannon ball, but you can fire them. You can order the crewmen up front to fire them if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the crewman's chance of hitting with their gunnery is 30.
35.
Long piece of paper. They're over here.
He said it was 31 plus 4 for whatever the master gunners thing.
Gunnery, 31%. Right. It's total 35%, because the master gunner is yelling and telling him, wait, now! Because the ship's doing this kind of noise.
Yeah.
So you can get 2 shots off. You can each roll for one of the front chase. One of the bow chasers. It's a 35 or less. 37. It's so close. So as you approach, 2 guns fire. And I believe, what size are those anyway? Where's the main page of your
Come
stuff
on, guys. I know you can aim better than that.
No, where'd it go? Here he is. This is your frigate. These are 9-pounders, so they're pretty small. Wait. Yeah, because you have 9. You have all 9-pounders. Okay, yeah. So you have 2 stern chasers, 9-pounders. They fire. So you see plumes of water splash up on either side. One's really close. What did you roll? Did you roll?
I didn't want to.
Okay. So one's just off.
Smack
The other
roll.
one is really close. It's like literally, how you see in the movies where like coming in.
Yeah.
A couple of
Quite
yards for the ship.
Yeah, it splashes the ship with water, so water splashes on the other ship. Initiative. 9. Uh-oh.
8.
Oh, I get to go first. Oh shit, you guys are in trouble. Okay, when she gets there, she opens up. She fires first. Not all of her guns are firing. Not even close.
How many guns does she have aside?
She has a total of 52 guns, so on each side she has 26. Of those, only 8 are firing at you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, that is wrong. That's not. You see a man on deck. Somebody else fire over there as you pass within less than 100 yards of each other, and only 8 of them actually fire. So we're going to give her. Well, no. She doesn't need bonuses. So she has a straight up 31% chance per gun of hitting. Boom, 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 boom. We do this 8 times. So this is one hit at 28. Hit and a miss. Hit and 2 misses. Hit and 3 misses. That's half her guns. Hit and 4 misses. Hit and 5 misses. So that's up to 6. 2 hits and 5 misses. 2 hits and 6 misses. So of that volley, only 2 of the cannonball actually hit your ship. Alright. Oh, that's the critical hit table. I didn't get any critical hits. Critical hits will be 20%. So like 6%. If you guys roll like 6, 7, 8% I think. No. 35. 20% of 35 is going to be 7% chance.
Yeah.
And they have 31, so their chance is only like a 6% chance.
So 7 or below.
Critical hit. Yeah, 7 or below. Here we go. Hit location. The first shot hits aft. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't. Aft, and it's forward. Yeah, it's an aft. They're firing at the hull. You guys take a hit. Oh, my dice are missing. Where's my other sensei? Take a hit in the hold. I'll roll damage up for that in a minute. And the second gun hits. Oh, these are both supposed to be 10 sided dice. We're going to redo this. Sorry, guys. So, midships. Hull. So, it's the same thing. And the second one hits amidships, also in the hull. So, you guys take 2 hull hits.
2 hull hits. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dumbass. Oh. Naval damages in D6 hull. 12 pounders is 12-pound round. 66 each. Yeah. 2. So one does 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. The other does, Jesus. There's 24, 28. So 19 and 33. You're, oh no!
Our hull is gone. No, it's just stronger than that.
Your hull's got 85 points. So mark 33 off of this. Right over here if you want. So you're gonna be, you still have 52 points left. But it was 2 big solid hits. Dude. Actually, though he went first,
Yeah.
I think we'll allow for like opportunity fire and that kind of thing. So as he goes by, you guys can also be like, fire! And that's how we're going to play out in combat because this has very few rules. So, 35% chance each, right? And you have 12 guns on that side firing great shot.
So we roll 6.
Yes, you can each roll 6. So tell me how many hits.
Got it.
Okay, just note how many hits and how many misses. Come on, Ashton, go on your dice.
It works.
That's a 0.
No.
Okay. So, 6 misses. Collin, you get any hits?
I got at least 1 so far. I will roll.
Oh, I gotta check the rig shot. Rig shot is going against, you're aiming for
Hey,
crewmen.
2 hits.
I'm gonna have to beat my crew.
9-pound grape.
There's a fucking
Does a 66 per hit to crew.
66.
Guys
Yes.
couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Hit the broadside of a broadside.
How many hit? Just one?
I had 2.
Two of your hits. Remember, these are terribly inaccurate weapons. So for each one, roll a d10, and that'll determine which part of the ship gets hit. And I've got some numbers there.
The first one.
7 is going to be amidships. You're going for crew. On deck. 66. Roll me your 66 damage. Here we go.
It's 46 though.
You can grab some of those green ones, as long as I get them back.
Let's see. 22 for the first one.
22, okay.
And rolling the d10 on for the second hit.
Yes. So one amidships to 22, and that's forward. Okay.
That's another
66, yeah.
Second hit.
Blah, blah, blah. So 22 and 15. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out loss of crew. I've not used these rules before, so I'm struggling a little. Alright, screw it. How much total? 22 and 15? Alright, so we're going to say every 37 total. 22 amidships?
Yep.
Okay.
You said, yeah, it's 22 amidships.
15 forward? Here we go, section. 22. No, I know, I found this. Here we go. No, it's damage control, grappling, crew.
Oh, that kind of did also.
Here we go. Crew hits. Roll random term which crew section is hit. Total 3 points of damage. Crew the section loses a member. So 22 divided by 3 is 7. So amidships, there were 7 men dead or injured. Here we go. Amidships. 7. Okay, so we're going to.
I did damage.
13. And forward was how many crewmen? Well, it was 15 points. Divided by 3 is 5. Okay. Yeah. The great shot decimates the guys. There is only one gun forward that was firing, and those guys are all dead or down. You just see that it's just like raked. It just gets ripped. The guys at the front end who are like trying to reload it, it's just like they're all just disappeared. And then it looks like nearly half of the men midsection are also gone. 4, 2, 3, 4,
So
5.
roughly how many left that we can see?
Your guess is I didn't put a total because I'm an idiot.
They just keep coming, Collin. I don't know where the people are coming from.
It's like they have more men below decks.
You're guessing there was maybe 50 on deck and maybe 30 in the rigging were keeping the ship moving.
Now 12 of those that are down.
Yes. No, more than that. Yeah, 12. The others are, oh wait a minute, let's see. There are 15 minutes. At least one of the guns looks like it's probably undermanned, and another one is completely empty amidships.
So they're down to 6 on that.
Yeah. So, you still have movement. What do you want to do? The wind's behind you right now.
Yeah, I wanna.
And you make
Well, they're
145
loading these
degrees
cannons
turn.
again, right?
Yeah. They're gonna reload that cannon. Remember, every round is 5 minutes, so there's tons of time for you guys to do stuff.
I need to stop this. Hold on.